forms.
But now EastEnders Glenda Mitchell has one or two things on her mind, and strangely, it's Phil Mitchell and Ian Beale.
Well, Glynis Barber, who plays Glenda, joins us now, and it's lovely to see you. Watch that and you think, right, OK, absolutely made for the part. It couldn't have been anyone else. But in actual fact, that's not the way it happened. That's not how you got the part in the first place.
No, it was meant to be quite different, really. It was meant to be somebody else for a start.
Right.
So I came in at very short notice, and I think I had less than 24 hours notice. And
My goodness.
On my first day, I had to shoot 38 pages of dialogue.
So you
throw you in at the deep end.
38 pages of dialogue the night before?
Yeah, I was literally given the script at like 5 o'clock, and then I was up at 6 o'clock the next morning, 38 pages of dialogue.
Well, doesn't that terrify you to have a task like that?
It did. I don't actually know how I did it, just adrenaline. But I didn't have time to think, which was quite nice. There was no time to think whatsoever.
But at the same time, what a great role. I mean,
such a great role.
She must be a dream to play. I mean, she's a bad lady. She's a naughty lady.
Well, I don't think so. I've resisted it. I've tried not to make her, your quintessential bad lady, and I think as a result of that, I think she seems even more devious.
Yeah.
Because, I'm trying to sort of see her point of view all the time.
Well, she's quite clever with it, but she's just so driven by material things that it clouds her judgment.
Well, she's a narcissist. I think she's a narcissist, so it's really hard for her to see anybody else's point of view because she can only really see it from her own point of view.
So, I mean, she likes Phil because he's the sort of alpha male of the square.
Exactly, and he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
And so I think she quite calculatedly decided that he was going to be her man. But I think she does fall for him along the way. And then, of course, he doesn't treat her very well. And the worse he treats her,
the more she wants him.
So what's she getting out of Ian Beale, then, other than money, I suppose?
Money.
Yeah.
Well, I think she needs Ian to bolster up her ego because Phil treats her badly, she loses confidence, and then you've got Ian Beale. He's always there, he's always available, he flatters her, and he pays her rent. So
yeah.
And is it true? Did you do the two sex scenes very close together? I nearly said back to back, but it didn't sound. Just didn't sound right.
One after the other.
One after the other.
Wow.
And we did have a laugh because what we did was when I did the one with Ian, and she's obviously very dissatisfied after that one. Absolutely immaculate, not a hair out of place. It's been very quick, very fast, very little movement. And then we thought, right, and after the one with Phil, she's completely wrecked. Mess the hair and...
We've got a clip from tonight's episode, and this is Ben's sort of welcome home party.
Right.
And she causes a bit of trouble. She has a few to drink, and she sort of goes around telling a few home truths, so let's just have a little look.
What's all the noise?
Oh, here he is! Phil's little party princess.
Why don't you get out before I sling you out?
Mum, you're making a fool of yourself.
Oh, Ben knows I was only joking, don't you, Ben?
Why don't you get out of our house?
Oh, the menopause has got a lot to answer for.
Wait.
That face, so hard, so bitter. What are you scared of, Shirley?
Mum, come on, leave it alone.
Oh,
My eldest.
her perfect bump and her perfect hair and her perfect man, generous Jack, single-handedly impregnating the women of Walford.
Great! It's brilliant.
Wow.
I know. I have to say, when I read that script, I could not believe it because, you've got almost the entire square in one room and she insults everybody. She will definitely not have any friends after this.
And actually, she's going to get her comeuppance in quite a nasty way, isn't she?
She does.
The door opens, and we're not quite sure who it is that comes through the door. But the actions, I don't want to spoil it, the actions of the person that comes through the door are not what we would expect.
No.
That sort of says it, doesn't it?
Yes. I think
Without
we can
saying
I think
too
we
much.
Can we say that you get gloves round your neck?
I was going to say,
A little bit of a push
get a bit
down,
of
push down the stairs.
She does. There
you go.
There is an attempt on her life, which is not really surprising.
But we don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is.
I mean, there's lots of wives and girlfriends and all sorts of people that would like to have a bit of a go at her at this moment in time. So it could be
And now
one of a few.
Peggy Mitchell's gone. Is there someone else that you can shout at?
Shirley.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that's going to evolve because, after all, I'm with Phil for the moment here, but he keeps dumping. And she keeps thinking he's going to dump Shirley, and he doesn't. So
well, we love it. We love it.
It's
such a great part. Absolutely. As I said, thank goodness you were picked at the last minute. Thank goodness you got it. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, a pleasure.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you very much. Right, see the results of Tina Malone's makeover in just a moment. But first, here's your chance to make Christmas all the more merrier with £120,000.
Get ready for our jingle jackpot.